I think I'll manage, Hanako. My sister and I managed to do it well enough. With Lily's simplistic and rather optimistic statement, we set off into the shopping district of the city and start describing everything I see to Lily. It's hard to think of Hanako going window shopping. She doesn't feel like the type to place much stock in fashion. Nor have I noticed her reading magazines or the like. In fact, all I think I've really seen her do as a hobby is read books. Either a houseware shop just ahead looks like most crockery though. Whatever that is. I can't that she had much of a need for that. What type of message would I send to her? Cook more food? If that's just a bad idea, maybe. Sometimes it's best to leave these things alone, she's how. Once again, at the feeling that Hanako's efforts in the kitchen aren't always successful. Really must have had to help her with that sometimes. Let's see, next along to the bookshop. This seems like a good one. She's always reading. Yes, but there are a few problems with books. I'm not quite sure what she has and hasn't read. What about a gift card then? That is nothing as impersonal as giving someone a gift card. It's like saying, I don't know enough about you to work out what you like. Well, dude, I like gift cards. Give me a gift card, I don't care. As long as it's like from GameStop or Walmart. I just thought of it as making sure they got what they want. Giving people gifts is supposed to show them the level of affection you have for them. If you can't decide on a simple gift for them, then how much could you think of them? Right. No gift cards. Sheesh. Lady seems overly passionate about this, but I can see your point. If you're going to get something for someone, then you should at least put some thought into it. If I want to get something for Hanako that I manage with her about every day, then what good is a gift card? In that case, what did you get Hanako last year? A porcelain doll. That if she has someone to talk to, it might help her ease her pain. A doll isn't ever going to criticize her after all. So should I be looking for a doll shop? If you could be so kind to keep a lookout for one, I would be grateful. Sounds good to me. I wish you mentioned. If I did that, then you wouldn't have started thinking for yourself, would I? Would you? But again, Lily has a point. My brain is currently analyzing every store we pass for gift options. If Lily had mentioned a doll shop to begin with, I wouldn't have thought of anything else. We wandered through the city streets, we seemed unable to find anything when I was but the doll shop, or anything that I'd consider a fitting present. The simple act of searching is starting to clear my head. The events of last week are starting to fade away, and I'm looking forward to giving Hanako her gift. If I can find one, that is. This is hopeless. Thought we'd be able to find something in the city for sure. And I'm sure we walked down the street at least once before. That always sounds like you're giving up, Hisao. I'm not, but it's a lot harder than I thought. Try not to be so restricted in your thinking. Maybe we should actually go into some shops and have a look around. That might work. Never really been any good at window shopping. Then I circle around the street. One more time popping in the stores to catch her attention. In the end though, nothing comes up as especially appropriate. Hanako tastes are often quite hard to pin down at the best of times. Thanks to her intentionally private nature and those tastes, we do know are hard to accommodate. Maybe take a break for a minute? I'm a bit exhausted. I agree, and Diddy leaving the rest against the well. I go get a couple of drinks from a nearby vending machine. To walking up to the vending machine and grab myself some lemonade, I find myself at a bit of loss, not really knowing Lily's taste. I decided to take a guess and grab something that seemed a little girly, but not too weird. Strawberry flavored milk. Back! Walk up to her and place the card in her outstretched hand, making sure she has a grip on it before letting go. She was out his contacts were open and take advantage to slip her approved smile to me that made the right choice. We both rest and have a quiet drink for a few minutes. How lucky do you have to be to guess the right flavor? Feeling the soft swinging sound against the form from Lily's side, she quickly apologizes. Her hand goes into her pocket, pulling out her mobile phone. Do you mind if I take this? It's fine, don't worry. She nods to me and thanks for turning away and flipping the phone open, putting it to the side of her face as she picks up the call. Going by the tone of Lily's voice, pushing her under no doubt some friend or another. Tune out the conversation pretty quickly as the snippets that Lily says sound like a little more than gossip. Well, I was much to do, I find myself watching Lily. She really is a pretty girl. There we go. Would hardly hit her with popularity in school. It's interesting just how much Hanako and Lily contrast to each other in both personality and appearance. For a few minutes, I just lean back and drink watching her. Before long, Lily says her goodbyes to the person she's talking to and hangs up, placing her phone back in her pocket and leaning against the railing as before. Sorry, just a friend from class. I take one final swig from my can before throwing it into the bin. Lily gives me a kind of throw away soon after, finishing it off relatively quickly. You should have a lot of friends. Oh? Lily waits for me to continue, her interest peaked. I was thinking that you and Hanako contrast really heavily. It's hard to imagine Hanako doing a lot of the things you do, or knowing the people you know. You seem to think about Hanako quite a bit. Oh, I don't know, it's just she's mysterious. Yes, kinda wanna know more about her, which isn't that easy. and we're starting to get doubting your relationship to her. I don't think it's that, I just want to do more for her, being a friend and all. I don't even know how she sees me. Stimming seems to interest Lily quite a bit. I wonder if Hanako said anything about me to Lily during their conversations. But to ask what's on her mind, and she picks herself up from the railing. Shall we be off then? Her voice next to shows that she's playing games with me. Lily knows darn well that she's leaving me hanging. Besides, I pick myself off the railing, with a brief look around. We have stuff to do, so I'll just try and get back to her about this later. Tucked in between newsstand and a convenience store is a small shop. The sign above the door reads, Othello's Antiques in Decorative English Script. It will be easy to miss if we were walking along the street, but since we're stationary and I'm purposefully looking around, it's just noticeable. Say, Lily, that doll you got, Hanako, is it new? Well, yes, but I'm not quite sure what you mean. I think I found our shop. It's across the road. Oh, what is this? Some kind of toy shop? It's an antique shop. Probably gonna be our best bet. Really? I didn't know we even had one of those near here. Neither did I. This is the first time we went by here. It's pretty well hidden. Well then, it can't hurt to check. Inspired by this new find, we quickly dust ourselves off and head towards the store. Lily's hand finding its way to my elbow for guidance. The store has a strange musky scent to it. The layout is more like a garage than a store. Things are strewn on the floor without any immediate semblance of order. The shopkeeper gives us an almost bored look to his particular blue eyes. Small eyes. His face looks very tight and his gesture is distinctly anachronistic. He gives us a polite nod of welcome before going back to his book. Lily holds tightly under my arm. I find myself trying to split my efforts between making sure we don't miss a potential gift for Hanako and making sure Lily doesn't inadvertently bump into anything. The task is quite difficult given that haphazard the way the store is laid out, and the many things poking out of the shelves they're on or sitting on pieces of furniture. But eventually we safely arrived in an old desk covered in dolls and teddy bears. I think this is the right place. Pretty much every kind of doll you can imagine here. That should make the choice much simpler. Could you please pick one for me, Hisao? I had a feeling that would have come to this. Picture Hanako in my mind, try to imagine which of the dolls before me would suit her best. My eyes wander across the collection, each one is exquisite to one before it. The sheer number of styles is boggling, but eventually one catches my eye. Here, what about this one? Pick up a small porcelain doll that looks really somewhat affordable, dressed in a Victorian-era green dress with a little brown hat sitting on top of its blonde hair. Looks a little like Lily. Chilly pats her hood, trying to confuse her way around the object while wearing a slight look of slight concentration. It certainly feels beautiful. Do you think it would suit Hanako, in your opinion? I think it would. It could look good in the room. In that case, I'll trust your judgment. Will you be getting us something as well, or shall this be a shared gift? I'm not sure. I think I should get her something else, but I don't think getting another doll is such a good idea. Maybe. I let my voice trail off as I look around the shop. Resting on a writing table not far from us, and a decorative box that catches my eye. Wait here, I think I found something. My, that was fast. I gingerly walk through a collection of crystal glassware and pick up the box. The wood inside is covered in carvings depicting ancient battles on the castle. The top, however, looks far too familiar. Alternating squares of white and black varnished wood are arranged on the lid. It's a really nice item. It's a chest set from overseas. The store outside appearance startles me a little. I didn't see him approaching at all. Somebody's trying to help us because we don't really know what we're looking for. On the hazard, maybe he wants to keep an eye on us because we suspect we might shoplift the set. I'm looking for a present for a friend. I see. In that case, this chest set will make a fine choice. Realizing floats in my mind. This is a pretty good looking set, but this is an antique shop. They're not well known for their bargain prices. How old is this? This is a reproduction. My best estimate is that it's about 5 years old. I see. How much? Thanks a little bit for telling me, which is slightly disconcerting. I'll let you take this now for 7,000 yen. I balked a little. I was expecting the same matter. This seemed perfect. Then again, maybe that's a testament to how well he worked out much he could make me pay. Could I make a 5,000? 550, no lower. I'm sold. Oh, would just like to get that all. Don't look on my show. Spell set, his smile drops slightly. Yes, that means not everything in this store is a reproduction. Are you quite sure you want that doll, miss? I trust my friend's judgment. I see, no offense. Not taken. If you could please wrap it up for me, I would be appreciated. Yes, of course, but it is 20,000 yen. Lily reaches into her purse and prints 4 crisp-looking 5,000 yen notes. Say what? I might add another extra. But 5 5,000 yen. How much is that in American dollars? Oh, I need to check this right now. How much is 5,000 yen in American money? Google. Oh, how much is 20,000 yen in American money? Gosh dang it. How much is 20, 1, 2, 3 yen in American dollars? Wow, 20,000 yen is 162.0484 US dollars. That's, I don't even know how much that is. Here you go, 20,000 yen. Storekeeper duty takes them in the door and proceeds to the counter. Particularly some the guy to do. Are you sure about this? It's okay, I have the funds I need. As I said, I trust your judgment. I feel a little guilty on 2 fronts. Firstly, because Lily has spent a lot of money on my recommendation, and secondly, because I have a feeling the value of my guess isn't high enough. Nevertheless, Lily doesn't seem to get somewhat awkward whenever the mention of money comes about. I hand the shopkeeper my present and the money for it in turn. He puts the cash into the register before busying himself with wrapping the doll and repeating the process on the checkboard. Eventually, he finished the gift wrapping and hands us both our presents. Please be careful on your way back, and do come again. Thanks. Indeed, thank you very much. The store owner bows deeply to us as we leave. Well, it did take us all day, but we found something in the end. That we did. After the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. It's a common reaction of bangers wanting to see the reaction of the receiver as they discover what it is. And part of me wants to return to Hanako just to confirm the condition with my own eyes. Shall we head back? Yes, we've done a lot of walking, so I shan't mind taking a rest back at the dormitories. Lily's right now that the need to find a shop is over. My legs are feeling quite tired. Well then, back to school first. I'm looking forward to resting for a bit too. Please tell me we just skip there. Lily holds out her arm and I link mine with hers. Together we make our way back to the bus stop. Oh, thank God it skips there. Do-do-do, Katawa Shoujo. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Mutao reads equations and formulas to one by one, and his unusual, unenthusiastic monotone directly from the book. Far too long might be excited while he teaches us. Sometimes he can display an awkward spark of passion for it, as if he's starting to get into the material. What is this music? Why is it so intense? Something bad has to happen. Most days, however, like this one, what we're covering is fairly simple, so I find it increasingly difficult to keep my concentration on him. It's not too long until my legs begin aching again. Only makes it even harder. I'm almost starting to regret walking around the city yesterday with Lily. Since leaving the hospital, I've done very little physical exertion. Walking to and from the local corner store hardly counts, despite Emmy's attempt when I first arrived in Yamaku. I've largely given up on the idea of ever returning to my old level of fitness. That fitness stinks. I have little doubt that's why walking around town for so many hours made me quite so sore. It's depressing, and it reminds me of one more thing I can't do since I had my heart attack. It makes me feel pathetic. Now, Ikazawa. It's hard for Mutao to ask Hanako a question, but not unheard of. She quickly jumps to her feet, a little startled, and repeatedly pins her eyes onto him. She knows that Mutao calling on her is rare, and all eyes in the classroom are going to be on her. This way she doesn't run the risk of making eye contact with anyone else. Yes? In this particular example of a redox reaction, the combustion of methane reaction actually produces one more product than is listed. That product is... Who knows herself a question, she timidly waits a bit before answering, biting down slightly on her lower lip, as if to keep her concentration. Heat? Well done, this is an exothermic reaction, with the reaction giving more heat than is put into it. Okay, so doesn't methane make heat? Yeah, I think so. Saving a nod from Mutao, Hanako takes a seat once again and gives a relief sigh. And I'm gonna end it here.